I'm Marnie Joe, and this is the Mercury Poison Challenge. So, you may remember last time I was using a butane torch to heat seal some dissolved organic samples. Today, we're taking some dissolved inorganic samples in teeny tiny vials. And the challenge is to get the poison into the teeny tiny vial and not all over me. So, if I didn't drink too much coffee this morning, I'll actually get it in there. Only pipette with your left hand if you're a professional left-hander. And we put the lid on, and we're done. Whew. DIC. So, the difference between inorganic carbon and organic carbon is similar to Cheeto you may have eaten for lunch. That's organic carbon. You breathe out, that's carbon dioxide. That's inorganic carbon. So we're taking samples of both. And for these, we want to make sure we kill everything in the sample right when we take it, so that when we get the sample back to the lab at home, everything in the sample is still the same concentration as when Jason took the sample down at the bottom. So that's how we actually take the sample. Then when we get back to the lab, what we do is something similar to if you've ever had a bottle of Coke and you shake it up. We apply that principle to our samples. So you have a little fluid here, and this is like your Coke in the bottom, and up here is called the headspace, or the air that's in your sample. So what we can do in the lab is add a little bit of acid to the sample, and that acid reacts with any inorganic carbon in the sample, and the product of that reaction is carbon dioxide. So you'll end up with a whole bunch of molecules of carbon dioxide dissolved in the sample, and just a couple up here in the headspace. But if we agitate it, just like when you shake up that bottle and you spray your friend with Coke, what will happen is the sample will come into equilibrium